Well, here it is. 2013 INBA, PNBA, Natural Olympia is all said and done, and I was very, very blessed to come out as the overall winner in the pro men's division in bodybuilding. So, I just wanted to give a real big shout out, thank you to my sponsor, Generate Vitargo S2. Without them, it would have been very, very hard for me to compete this year. And just with them alone, I've been using the product. Basically, it's been using the product for like the last 3-4 years, and I tell a lot of people, like, it's, you got to jump on it instead of using these carb, instead of using the Carbolin or Waxy Maize, and the Vitargo S2 is the fastest carbohydrate that there is on the market. You're going to use all these other things that that doesn't make any sense to even use. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but it works. And it's just with leading up to the Olympia, a lot of people have known this already, that I use Vitargo to carb up. Since 2009, 2010, I started using it to carb up for my shows, and usually it's always I carb up before I start carving up on Thursday, Friday, and what I usually do is I make pudding out of it. I take about 2-3 scoops, which 2 scoops will give you 70 grams of carbs. So I'll put in actually 3 scoops, a little bit more, sometimes 4, and I'll put it in about 2 ounces of water, mix it up into a real good pudding, put it in the fridge. I'll make about roughly about 8 to 10 of those, and I'll have that during the day. I just keep eating that with my chicken, Sometimes what I actually do is I grind up a little bit of oatmeal with a little bit of water, and I mix that with the Vitargo just to give it a little bit of fluffiness, a little bit of thickness, so it sits in my stomach a little bit more. But that's what I usually do with my Vitargo all the way up until about 2 hours prior to stepping on stage, and then I stop the Vitargo. And what I usually do is I'll eat red meat from there on out. No carbs. I go red meat, and just with the carbohydrates and the red meat, it fills me up enough. And then I come back for the night show, and actually I take in roughly about 500 grams, 500 to 600 grams of Vitargo. Same thing with the pudding again. I'll eat that like every 30 minutes, every 30 minutes to an hour. Right after prejudging, I start that, and usually, a lot of people know that I come back better for the night show. So, and along with my hamburger and fries too. So I put the sodium back in. But that's how I use my Vitargo. If you guys have any questions, hit me up on Facebook. Send me a message, Instagram, whatever you need to do. If you have any questions about the Vitargo, hit me up.